Good afternoon from Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals in sunny Lauderdale by the Sea. Well, kind of going to be sunny today, but it looks like we're going to be hit with a storm this weekend. And in fact, you can see a few surfers out there really trying to get this 1 and 2 foot little wave that's coming in, this little wind swell. So that'll pick up greatly tomorrow. And as you guys know that live around here within our radius in Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals, our neighbors, we are expecting a hurricane this weekend, and we're right here, so we're going to be on the outside apparently, but still it looks like, let's see, the 64 knot winds, we're going to catch the edge of those 70 knot winds for sure. And if it looks, earliest reasonable arrival time will be tomorrow morning. So by tomorrow morning, we'll start to feel the effects of this storm. And it looks like we'll get a lot of rainstorms, heavy seas. Surfers should be happy if the winds aren't too blown out. I like to surf, in case you don't know that, and you probably don't. I like to fish too. But we're not here to talk about fishing, surfing, storms, or how pretty the ocean looks, today at least. We are here to talk about precious metals. And you're going to take a look at this screen, you're going to see this guy screaming, and this is actually what I feel like today. And listen, if there's any small children in the room, or there's anyone around right now that doesn't like a couple swear words, then I'd advise you turn this off or leave the room, because this is kind of how I feel today. I have mixed, I'm going to say it, mixed fucking emotions about things right now. By the way, my man that edits this, Marcelo, if you want to edit that word out, fine. If not, keep it in. There's a bunch of big boys out here and big girls that can handle that word. Again, I have mixed fucking emotions. We are doing really, really well with precious metals. Man, it's great. It's great. The prices are up. We're going to see higher prices. However, I don't know about you, but it bothers the hell out of me to see millions and millions of people unemployed, and business is just going down, and because of stupid, I'm going to say it, stupid politicians closing down all the businesses over these mandates over a virus that kills such a small fractional amount of people. They've completely destroyed this economy. Some of you may not see it right now, but you will, trust me, come election or after the election time, regardless of who wins, they're going to inherit a shit show. I don't care if Trump gets it, Biden gets it, whoever wins is going to inherit one of the largest shit shows in this country has ever seen, economically and in every which way you can imagine. Again, sorry, I don't mean to digress, but again, as I just said, this is my mood today right here, because I'm kind of ecstatic about, I'm not depressed really, because we're doing well with precious metals. We're making money, but damn, it sure sucks to see this country just go downhill because we've hired moron politicians in both parties, both sides, to run this country, along with the officials, the morons that they hire to run the countries. Hey man, just because you work for the government don't make you smart. And I'm sorry. Boy, that probably won't get me a lot of brownie points by some people, but just because they work for the government don't make them smart. Just because they're in the media don't make them smart. Just because they're politicians certainly don't make them smart. These people completely screwed the pooch as far as this country goes. And again, mixed feelings. I own gold and silver and precious metals, and we're gonna benefit from the idiocy of these people. But our friends and our family that aren't as well invested or really thinking about this stuff, they ain't gonna do well. And this really saddens me, and to some point, really, it gets me fucking angry. And I'm sorry. If you want to bleep me, go ahead, Marcelo. Anyways, world spot prices here. Let's take a look. Wow, we've broken more records again. I'm happy. I really am. I'm happy. All my friends that own precious metals, all my customers, everyone listening out there right now owns precious metals. We're doing well, man. And we're going to continue to do well. This is just going to break through the 2,000. I have no doubts. Again, I expect to pull back, a pause, and some other things. I mean, this just can't keep going up like it has been. However, we're going to break that 2,000 level. And let's take a look. New York closed at 1962, a low of 1961, a high of 1978. And let's see, the world markets, 1956 and a 1983, about a $25 range. Oddly enough, the world markets have been closing a little bit higher. Which is kind of the opposite of what was happening before, especially with silver. And we'll take a look. And again, it looks like silver the same way. So 1975, we made that $25 mark. We're kind of clicking away at that 1975. If it holds on to that, and it'll probably blow through that, and we'll be hitting our 2,000 soon. That'll be kind of a cool day. Let's have like a party when it hits 2,000, guys. Go get a cupcake, put a candle in it, and eat it for me. So silver, New York spot prices 24.18. We closed at. We closed above the 24 mark. We're moving into that $25 silver mark. Low at 23.78, a high at 24.36. Man, no matter what, I can just like come back next week and prices are going to be higher somehow. Again, that's providing we don't see a pullback, which would be short-lived if it does. Buy the pullbacks, buy the pauses. However, don't get pissed if you can't time them perfectly, because you probably won't. But at these levels, you're still going to make money in precious metals. I'm pretty certain of it. And again, that's my opinion. Platinum, 903, a low of 1897. Look how tight that spread is here on the world spot prices. And again, the same thing in New York prices. I like platinum, undervalued in my opinion. Should be twice that much. I think it should be priced closer to gold. And silver is not hit its high, all-time high. Silver's got a $50 all-time high. It's just not there. It's half there. So someone asked me today, and it's really a tough question to answer. Brian, should I buy gold or silver? And man, I had to sit there and think, what would your mother, hold on. You know what she said to me? She says, what would you do for your mother? And that didn't really make a huge difference as far as my answer goes, because you know what? I treat my customers like I would treat my mother and my friend or anyone else. I give you an honest answer. No less, it gave me pause for thought. Gold or silver right now? Well, I think gold is a conservative play. I think we're going to see $2,500 pretty easily at some point, and it'll probably surpass that, depending on how bad things get. And I think they're going to get bad because, again, the people running this country are morons. It's a fact. And a Federal Reserve just keeps printing out money, and we have a media that just feeds into it to make money. So I don't think anything's good going to happen, and I think precious metals are going to keep going up. So I think gold is a safe bet at $1,900 for sure, below $2,000. I see gold at $2,500 as a normal one day. That might be a low price, and I think it could blow past that $2,500 in a bubble type territory. Who knows where it's going? It depends on how stupid our people are and how stupid of a decisions they're going to make is really going to be a decision on how high gold is going to go. So let's take a look at silver here, and because I'm talking too much about gold right now, but gold is kind of the bellwether of the entire economy. The more gold goes up, it just looks like that the dollar is terrible and the economy is terrible. And again, we know who to blame. Think about that next election when it comes to state and local elections. Silver, 24.18 close in New York, a low at 23.78, a high at 24.36. Silver likes to make those dramatic 50 cents moves and stuff. Actually, let's call silver the drama queen of metals, because it really is. It is a drama queen of metals. I mean, it's or maybe what's that thing when your mood goes up and down? Bipolar, manic, depressive. I think maybe silver's our bipolar metal, because up and down. I'm not quite sure. Or as I said yesterday, yo-yo. It's our yo-yo, doggy yo-yo metal. But no less. 23.33. The low on the world market is 24.47. We are half our all-time high in silver, so I still like silver. A little risky, I think there's a lot of games being played in that market, no less. At some point, we're bound to hit our all-time high of 50, and that's a double up here. We're already past our all-time high in gold. Take it for what it's worth. Again, platinum, same way. Palladium sitting at this $2,000 level. And I'm kind of more looking at this and thinking, well, maybe just palladium is waiting for gold and everything to catch up. Doesn't seem to be moving up dramatically. It's stayed the same for quite some time now. And it's quite a bit lower from its all-time highs. Again, not a palladium expert, but it's kind of holding its own there. One thing I didn't mention the other day was the gold to silver ratio. We're down into normal, or what has been normal territory. I don't necessarily know if it is normal territory, but we're up to 120 to 1 ratio between gold and silver. We are down now to like closer to an 80 to 1 ratio when I did it the other day. That's more in line. So it's perhaps maybe we won't see silver doing those really big, giant, major climbs anymore. I think at this point it's possible And we could see some big climbs in silver again, but I think it's possible that we may see silver and gold move more in tandem at this point. Keep an eye on this. Remind me if I'm right or wrong. Well, I'll let you know either way. I'm straight up about my stuff. But really, that's about it. Didn't mean to sound so angry today, but wow, when you start to realize that your whole life is in the hands of these people like local county commissioners and mayors who can close down an entire city's businesses and just destroy local economies. These are local people that when you go to vote, you don't even know their names. You just say, hey, I like that name, I'll vote for them. But next election, gosh, remember who the hell you're voting for. At least let's try to find out, because these people just destroy this economy over a virus. I mean, it's a dangerous virus, but wow, they overdid it big time. And let's take a look at Wall Street Journal and see what it says. I'm kind of calmed down. I vented a little bit. Thank you for listening to me. Microsoft in talks with big blah, 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 blah. I kind of looked over this earlier. I didn't see anything that I felt was really significant or going to be significant to the price of silver and gold. I'm sure we can find little things that are always going to play into it. But nothing in the Wall Street Journal except for the same old shit, pardon my expression. Again, I'm on a curse word roll today. So, hey, this is Brian Kuzmar from Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals in Lauderdale by the Sea. Soon to be hurricane territory pretty soon. However, I think it's going to blow right by us, and I will let you know by Monday. So if you hear from me by Monday, you know my power is still on. I'm still here, and we're all still here. Listen, I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy the best you can with your family, your loved ones, and everyone. Enjoy life. Don't let me get you down on what I just said. And let's see what happens with precious metals on Monday. Thanks for listening, and I will talk to you then. Have a good weekend.